Hey everybody, I'm out on my walk. I try to take advantage of whenever I can do this because there'll come a time in my life when I won't be able to do this. So anyway, I'm out here in my neighborhood taking my daily walk. It's a little bit late right now, it's almost 4 o'clock, but the sun is still out and I love that. Let me turn the camera around so you can see my neighborhood. There might be some fingerprints on my lenses, I don't know. If there are, I apologize, but as you can see, it's a very quiet little neighborhood. And yes, if you're looking at my shadow, I do have the camera mounted on a selfie stick. As you can see, we still have snow here and there. Hopefully we won't get too much more this year. I like looking at it, but I don't like walking in it. But anyway, guys, I do have an unboxing for you today. It's Gina's treasure bag. And if you're familiar with Gina's treasure bag, or you've bought one before, you'll appreciate just how nice it is. And if you're not familiar, I'll leave a link down below so you can go check it out. I'm actually going up a hill, so I'm a little bit out of breath right now. You would think that I wouldn't be since I walk every day, but I guess it's age. GGC's treasure bag sells for $32, but it does vary with each release. It's a limited edition and there's only a certain amount for sale, so once the boxes are sold out, that's it. And since this is not a subscription, there's no commitment, so you don't have to buy the boxes you don't want. Now, if you want to be one of the first ones to find out about a new release, you can always go to her website and sign up because she will send you a notification once there's a new box to be released. And by signing up, you'll have the opportunity to be one of the first ones to buy the box. I don't know why I feel so self-conscious filming in public like this on a selfie stick, but I do. I usually take my walks at night because there are no people around, and I like that because it's peaceful. And of course I'm running into a lot of people walking their dogs and everything, but that's okay. They have as much right to be out here as I do. I don't own my neighborhood. Okay, so I've talked enough, so let's go ahead with the unboxing. Okay, here's the package. Let me pull it out. And what a pretty black organza bag that is. It's really large too. And here's the list of the contents. And it says, this 4th edition treasure bag is dedicated to 2022, shiny and new. Sparkling clear and rainbow plated crystals represent a fresh start and prosperous journeys. Blend in the simplicity of black glass, a touch of gray for balance, and the gentle glow of silver tones. You then have the elements for beautiful creations that easily transition from day to night for every occasion the new year brings. And oh my goodness, look at all these contents, guys. This bag is just full of stuff. As you can see, she does a great job of listing every single one of them with the sizes and the colors and everything. And here it says metals are nickel, cadmium, and lead free, so that's good to know. And down here it says 26 items in total, 2 separate strands of 6mm round black glass beads. So I'm really anxious to see what's in this beautiful bag. Let's go ahead and open it up. And boy, look at all these bags, guys. There are so many beads here. It's unbelievable. Let me organize it a little bit so we can take a better look. Here are the strands. I thought we'd look at these first. And her description was absolutely correct. These are beautiful, shiny, new, sparkly, rainbow-plated crystals. And they're definitely suitable for every occasion, whether it's day or night. But in my opinion, these look so elegant. I love the electroplating on these beads. It's so gorgeous. Let's take a look at this first one here. This is a 22-inch strand of electroplated teardrop beads. And oh my gosh, look at the gorgeous electroplating on these beads. They're 7.5 by 6mm in dimension, and you get about 66 to 68 pieces in this strand. But aren't these lovely, guys? They're so beautiful and so sparkly and reflective. I love these, but I can definitely see them with this beautiful clear glass. So that's a very nice strand. And here's another strand of teardrop shaped beads. As you can see, these are a transparent AB color, or clear, I should say. And guys, can you see the beautiful AB finish on these beads? I don't know if the camera's picking up, but look at all the flashes of color. They are so beautiful. I've worked with a lot of beads that have AB finish on them, but I don't think I've ever seen any that have such beautiful AB finish. But anyway, this is a 22-inch strand, and these are a little bit smaller than these. These are 7 by 5mm in dimension, and you get about 68 pieces. These are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. Let's take a look at this one here. I believe these are called round pentagon rainbow plated black beads because the facets have 5 sides, are like pentagon shape. I think that's what these are. But anyway, it's a 12-inch strand, as you can see, and they're in a black color, and they have that gorgeous rainbow plating on top. They're 5 by 5 by 5 millimeters in dimension, and you get about 50 beads. And these are really, really beautiful. They really are. I love how sparkly they are. And the facets really do a good job of catching the light. They're so gorgeous. These are really, really nice. Let's take a look at these. This is a 15-inch strand of transparent glass rainbow plated oval beads. They're 6.5 by 4.5 millimeters in dimension. And as you can see, they're very smooth. They're not faceted. And it looks like one side has a metallic plating on it and the other side is more clear. So these are very, very beautiful. And I love the size of the beads. It's a really nice size. And I don't know how many beads are in this strand, but it's a 15-inch strand, and that's quite a bit. And as you can see, they coordinate really well with the rest of the beads. I love these. These are very nice. And here we have some more oval beads, but these are faceted. They're 6 by 4 millimeters in dimension, and this is a 16-inch strand, and they have that beautiful rainbow plating as well. Oh my gosh, look at these, guys. Look how gorgeous this plating is. I absolutely adore the plating on these beads. They have like a bluish kind of tint, and again, these look like they're transparent when you look at them from certain angles, and they have a metallic plating on half the bead, it looks like. Absolutely gorgeous. I love these as well. I love all of them, guys. I love bling. I love beads. Let's take a look at this one here. These are smaller and they're round, as you can see, and they're faceted. It looks like they're 4 millimeters in dimension. They have an AB plating. The description says they're a light gray crystal bead. You get about 98 pieces in this strand. It's 13 inches long. So anyway, these are really, really pretty, and I love that they're 4 millimeters in size. I like to use 4 millimeter beads in my designs, especially when I'm building beaded components, because I like to have both small and large beads in my components. So these are going to come in really handy. And then we have these here. These are smooth rounds, as you can see, and they look like they're 4 millimeters in size. As you can see, they're clear and they have an AB finish on them. And it looks like this is a 15-inch strand, and you get about 100 pieces in the strand. So that's quite a few. And once again, I love it that they're small because I can team them up with larger beads. So these are definitely going to come in handy. And then we have another strand here that is very similar to this one, but in black. So that's kind of nice. But I think this is a shorter strand. It's 13 inches and you get about 80 beads in this strand. I love the plating on this black because it really stands out. It really pops. And then here are 2 strands of 6 millimeter black smooth rounds. Each strand is about 11 inches long and you get 50 pieces in each strand. And isn't it nice that we get 2 strands of these? That's a lot of beads. But you know what? If you're making a long necklace, you need this many beads. I've run out of beads so many times and I've had to adjust my designs. So it's nice to get this many beads because then you can make a nice long necklace or a couple of bracelets and earrings. You can never have too many of these beads. I love having smooth rounds in my stash, and black goes with so many things. So these are definitely going to come in handy. So anyway, guys, look at all these strands, and I haven't even gone through the rest of the items yet. This is a lot of beads. Let me go ahead and pull out the individual bags now. So here we have some more beautiful crystal beads. Let's take a look at this one. And aren't these gorgeous, guys? Look at these beautiful beads. There are 10 pieces here, and they're 11 by 8 millimeters in dimension. They're rainbow plated black faceted flat rondelle beads. I love flat rondelle beads. And they're called flat because if you'll see, the edges are not rounded and they're actually flat on the top and bottom. These are absolutely stunning. I know I'm going to put these to good use. I love this kind of rondelle. And even though they're labeled as rainbow plated black faceted rondelles, they have a lot of clear on them. They're not very, very black. I guess the plating is pretty dark, but you can still see through them. Let me put them on a rod. And here they are on my rod. Aren't they gorgeous? Look at the colors. I see so many colors. It's unbelievable. You can definitely see a lot of colors in that plating. And what I like about these rondelles is that they have a lot of little tiny facets. I don't know if you guys can see that. They're full of little facets, and that adds to the sparkle. Each one of these is going to capture the light, especially outside. I can't wait to take these out in the sunlight. They're so beautiful. I love these. Let's take a look at this bag now. Here we have 5 pieces, and these are the light gray faceted twist beads. They're 18 by 13 by 6 millimeters in dimension, and if you'll notice, they are a little twisted. They're faceted, but they have a little twist, as you can see. And again, the plating is so gorgeous on these. Oh my gosh, these are just absolutely stunning. Look at how they sparkle. Can you see these on a statement necklace or a bracelet? I sure can. I think they would look absolutely lovely on a bracelet, actually, now that I think about it. Let me put them on a rod. Here they are on the rod. And as you can see, they do have a twist. They're not flat. And I like that. It makes them look really interesting. And if you see a little bit of pink, it's because it's reflecting off this list here. I've got it in front of me, okay? Maybe I shouldn't put it there because it's throwing off the color, but I need it there so that I can read the descriptions to you. But isn't it interesting that it picks up the surrounding colors? I love that. These are really gorgeous, guys. They actually look really nice with these crystal rondelles as well. Gina does such a good job of coordinating the beads. But look at that. Look how nicely they coordinate. So if you wanted to, you could combine them like this, and look how gorgeous that looks. That is so beautiful. I can see this combination at the bottom of a necklace. It's so pretty. So anyway, I'm going to have to play around with these a little bit and figure out what I'm going to do with them. But it's not going to be that difficult because they're absolutely stunning. I love them. Let's take a look at this bag now. We have 3 pieces here, and they're 9 by 10 millimeters, and they're clear electroplated faceted heart beads. I'm trying to figure out why they're called heart beads. I guess they are a little bit heart-shaped. That's interesting. At first I thought they were round, but they're not. Let me put them on a rod so we can take a better look. So here they are. As you can see, they are kind of heart-shaped. That's very interesting. I don't think I've seen beads like this before. They would definitely look great as drops because of their shape, and they would definitely make great earrings. And again, they have that gorgeous plating on top. It's so beautiful. And those little facets really make a difference. So anyway, these are really pretty. I love these. Let's take a look at this bag now. And these look like they're rondelles as well. There are 12 pieces here. They're 7 by 4 millimeters in dimension, and these are flat rondelles as well. They're faceted, rainbow plated, clear, flat rondelles. So that's really nice. I like the flat rondelles better than I like the rounded rondelle. I just think they're more reflective and prettier. Let me put them on a rod. And here they are on my rod. Look how nice they look up against each other because of the flat surface. They're flat on both sides, so they fit really nicely together like this. What would look really nice is to have 6 of them together like this on a necklace and just add chain. That would make a really nice minimalist look. So I might end up doing that because I like to have minimalist necklaces from time to time. I don't always like big statement necklaces. It depends on the occasion. Even if you just do 3 of them like this together, that would look really pretty as well. But anyway, guys, look at the gorgeous sparkle. They're absolutely beautiful. I love these beads, and they go so nicely with the rest of these beads. You could definitely team them up, and they would definitely coordinate. Look at this. You could definitely use all 3 sizes in one design. I've got all kinds of ideas rolling through my head right now. Very pretty. Let's take a look at this bag now. These look like they're 9 by 10 millimeters in size. There are 17 of them, and they're faceted round rainbow plated glass beads. But these are the ones that have that striping on them. So some of the stripes are frosted and some have the plating on them, as you can see. And they look kind of gray, but they have a bluish tint on the plating. So that's really pretty. Let me put them on a rod. And here are all 17 on my rod. As you can see, half the bead has the plating and the other half is more clear. So that makes them look really interesting. I love that. And these would definitely add a lot of interest to any design because of the beautiful striping on them. But I think the plating really makes them stand out. And once again, they coordinate with all the other beads very nicely, as you can see. So anyway, you get 17 of these beads, and if you combine them with the other smaller ones, that's enough to make a nice necklace. I'm really going to enjoy using these. Let's take a look at this bag now. As you can see, these are faceted cubes. They're 6 millimeters in size, and we get 11 pieces. And again, these have the rainbow plating just like the other beads. They're clear, but they have the rainbow plating. Let me put them on a rod, and here they are threaded on my rod. So here we have another beautiful, reflective, faceted, sparkly bead to add to the collection. And as you can see, it's definitely very monochromatic so far, which I like because it makes things so much easier. So you don't have to worry about what to wear because the monochromatic scheme goes with pretty much anything. But anyway, guys, here are the gorgeous cubes, and they're absolutely stunning, just like the other beads. So it's not going to be that difficult to come up with something with such a gorgeous collection. And I'm already getting a lot of inspiration just by looking at all these gorgeous beads. Just look at this, guys. Look how many beads you get. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. And we haven't even gone through the metals yet. So let's go ahead and do that now. So here are the metals, plus there are 3 gorgeous pendants down here. Let's take a look at these first. Look at this one, guys. Isn't this one gorgeous? It's a pointed black glass buffet pendant, and it's 57 by 9 millimeters in dimension. So that's very substantial, and I love this gorgeous design. It's so pretty, and it definitely goes with the beautiful black glass beads that I showed you before. Very, very nice. But this one really captured my attention. Look how gorgeous this pendant is. It's a rainbow electroplated rhinestone glass drop pendant. Guys, this one is absolutely gorgeous. I love this. As you can see, the top is full of beautiful crystals. This is a stunning pendant, and it has the beautiful rainbow electroplating on it, just like the other beads. It's 32 by 33 by 12 millimeters in dimension. I love this pendant. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm definitely going to use this one. This is so beautiful, and I'm already putting fingerprints on it. But anyway, look how beautiful it shines up. It's so gorgeous, guys. I love the beautiful colored reflections on the facets. Very, very nice. And then we have a smaller one here. This one is black as well. It's black glass. It's 18 by 10 by 5 millimeters in dimension. It has facets, as you can see, and it's teardrop shaped, and it's silver tone brass, and it's 2-sided. Okay, so that's nice. And again, this is going to look really nice with the beads that I showed you earlier. And if you like dainty jewelry, this would be the pendant for you. It's the perfect size. And here we have various other items. These are really interesting. These are called Chinese knot links. Let me show you what they look like. As you can see, each one has a lot of little loops on it, so you can definitely use all of those loops. These are the most versatile links I've ever seen because of all those loops. Now, one side does have a little bit of texture on it, and the other side is smooth, so you could use either side depending on your design. And I can definitely see these in a pair of earrings. But anyway, these are really interesting and really cool, and I'm definitely going to be using these. And here we have some toggle clasps. They're a very nice size. They're in an antique silver color, and there are 6 sets, as you can see. I love using toggle clasps in bracelets. Now these are really interesting, guys. Look at this. Look at all the links on these components. They're chandelier focal components, and they're 69 by 25 by 2 millimeters in dimension. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. But you know what I like about these? I like it that they're plain and they don't have any kind of scrolls or anything fancy on them, which is nice because that makes them very versatile, and you can use them with any beads and you don't have to worry about matching them to anything. You could use them with these links and they wouldn't clash. You could use them with pretty much anything. You could even hang this pendant off the bottom like this, and then have other dangles on either side of it. That would look really pretty as well. So anyway, I don't think I've seen these kind of chandelier components before, but I really like them. They're going to come in really handy, that's for sure. And here we have some bead caps, and we get quite a few, and they're 5-petal bead caps, as you can see. And these are a nice small size, so they would definitely fit on some of those beads that I showed you. They're 6.5 by 6.5 by 2 millimeters in dimension, and there are 6 grams here, so that's quite a few. And here we have some chain, and it's so nice that we get chain. It's cable chain, and it's 1 meter, and it's unwelded platinum tone cable chain. So that's nice because you can separate the links instead of having to cut them. I like that. It saves my cutters. And this is a very nice size link, as you can see. I'm not sure of the dimensions, but the links look like they might be 3 by 5 millimeters in dimension. But anyway, it's a very nice color as well. I love it. And here we have some ear wire hooks. These are stainless steel, so that means that they're hypoallergenic for most people, okay? And look how nice these are. They're a little bit bigger than what I'm used to seeing. But anyway, these are going to come in really handy, that's for sure. And then here's some jump rings. Now these are open jump rings. That's another thing that's different about Gina's treasure bag. I've bought many jump rings in my lifetime, but I've never bought some that are already open. And that's nice that they're open because it makes your job easier. You just grab a jump ring, hook it onto whatever you need to hook on, and then close it. So that's one less thing you have to do. So anyway, these are going to come in handy. So anyway, guys, that's the full collection. Don't you just love it? I absolutely adore these colors. They're monochromatic beads, but they have that gorgeous rainbow electroplating on top. And I love the touch of black because it really makes them look very classy and very elegant. And I believe they're still available on Gina's website. I know she made extra bags this time. I know her previous releases sold very, very quickly, and a lot of people missed out. So anyway, it's available now and it sells for $32. So if you like this color scheme and you love the beautiful beads and components, please go to the website and check it out before it sells out, because they do sell rapidly. I definitely loved everything, and I know it's not going to be that difficult for me to come up with some beautiful pieces. So please come back and check my channel for tutorials coming up. Let me go ahead and put these away and I'll come back and say goodbye. So anyway, guys, that's it. Please go to Gina's website, check it out, because her treasure bags sell very, very quickly. And if you want the notifications, sign up to get them. That way you won't miss out on future releases. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.